Hello everybody, good afternoon. I'm Elisa Boncompagni. I'm a primary school teacher of the primary school in San Giustino, Italy. So here I'm the coordinator of the project in Italy, and with my colleagues Valentina Francioni, Francesca Innocenti, that they are kindergarten teachers, and Valentina is the coordinator for the expert for circle time, and Francesca is the expert for yoga. So in fact, our work team is composed by a psychologist, a kindergarten teacher, and one primary school teacher, it's me. Together we study something about and we focus our attention on mindfulness and yoga, practicing them before among us and then with children to create a relationship made of well-being and cooperation. All the activities proposed are trained before and then proposed to children for everybody, because in the kindergarten we have got mixed class for different kind of ages, from 3 to 6 years old, and for disabled children, and for real inclusive education. I would like to start talking about these two methodologies from two important sentences. The first one is about yoga. Emotions go out and come in as a cloud in a windy sky, where breathing is my enter to put our attention for the importance of breathing as a bridge, just like a bridge to balance our body and our mind. The second one is about mindfulness. The mind is everything. What you think, you become. Why mindfulness? So here and now is the most important sentence to focus on talking about mindfulness, because mindfulness is a methodology to focus in the only moment we have, in the real moment we are living. Because we can learn by the past, but we can't live it anymore. So we hope in a future, but we are not sure about it. So mindfulness helps us to avoid stressful situation and have a well-being mind. We live, in fact, in a very difficult and fast society where the life target moves on so quickly to go over every easy social approach. Talking about well-being, in fact, we can consider not only physical aspect, but also the psychological ones, such as social, spiritual, and educational ones. It is very important, in fact, experimenting every emotion to embrace the changing in our growing up, and not deny the negative emotions, because we are made by negative and positive emotion, but we are not these emotions. In general, we have got 4 categories of stressors in our life. The first one is the difficult life event, as death, divorce. The second one is external event, as a working deadline, for example. The third one is the difficulties in relationship, and the fourth one is the internal pressure such as low self-esteem. Thanks to the resilience, so our internal force, we can keep our calm in front of the difficulties. This is the result of a mind training, because mindfulness and yoga, yeah, we can consider them as a methodology, but the real strength is the strength of a training. The great revelation, in fact, is the internal growth and transformation between you and me and us and me. This is the human comprehension sharing zone to regulate emotion as an important medium to manage stress. When we have mindfulness, it is important to pay attention of 2 questions. Where is my attention now, and what do I think while I'm doing someone else? So let's recognize and choose where direct my attention. It helps that nothing is forever, and the growing level of serotonin and dopamine, the happiness and melatonin hormones, useful for sleep and awake cycle. So it doesn't ask to delay negative emotion, negative thoughts, but develop and give the tools, the competence to understand they are only thoughts, and put in front of them. We have to welcome any thoughts without stop them. Every try to stop negative emotion is a fight against our mind, and it can provoke stress condition. So why we can use mindfulness at school? Children can find calm through their breath connection, their sense and body, and food they eat. Why food? Because food is not a need that we have. Food has got the meaning of sharing and thanksgiving what we have on our table. Breath, food, attention, so emotive calling, body, and sharing and seeing are considered as important activity to build an habitat for mindfulness in our daily life. So it must be a complete education to take care of our interior world and have emotional hygiene. The means that we can use to have right mindfulness in yoga activities are meditation, the importance of body, song, so the importance of music, mindful eating, the importance to the food we can share, nature, and how to be aware of it. So now I would like to propose to you mindfulness activity for children. The goal is Thanksgiving and awareness in relationship. It lasts 1 hour. So how to thank someone and bring out the best of us, this is the real goal and description. So we need a room where to practice it, and write with a relaxing music task. Take out journal and note the name of all people to thank who meet at school. Then let's write thank word for that they did for you. You have to involve all 5 senses. Think about your present at school and answer. What do you think here and now? How do you feel in your body and where? Then I propose to you a mindfulness activity for children that we can reach the circle time technique. So the goal of this activity, called a lot of flower to know each other, is to promote sociality and mutual knowledge. The materials we need is 3 forms of lotus flowers, felt pens, and crayons. The place can be classroom, gardens, where you want. It lasts 1 hour. So give 3 copies of each child of this lotus flower. Teacher has to explain the meaning of lotus flower. Lotus flower is very important because it is born from mud. But when it blooms, it is very beautiful, and it represents the second possibility to purify and spirituality. Then ask the children to write or draw their name to the outside of 4. So if they are too little, don't ask to them to write, but only draw themselves, color and decorate the flower as they want. When they finish, collect the picture and give randomly to the class. Everyone will say or draw the positive aspect of mate who painted the flower. This approach to sharing, speaking about the positive aspect, can be done with circle time moment. Circle time is very important because it's not a real educative, it's not a real didactic technique, but it is considered by Abraham Maslow and Carl Rogers as an educative approach to develop communicative and educative skills on children from 2 to 11. Why we can do it? Because everybody, pupils and teachers, stay in a circle with chairs and talk about a task given by teacher or by students when they are old. Circle shape allows to pay attention each other in the same time and don't have any competitive situation, and children don't feel a judge moment. They feel quiet, they feel sure, and they feel in a safe condition. Then, in fact, circle time has got some benefit, main target as get easy communication and to know better among children, so sociality, promote a positive class atmosphere, learn meaning emotions, stimulate sense of responsibility, get better communicative skills and inclusion. It can prevent difficult situations through problems posing and problem solving, then developing of concentration and acceptation, acceptation of different thought, thanks to no judge on itself and others. Then we can continue talking about yoga. Yoga, thanks to my colleague Francesca. Mindfulness and yoga are strictly linked. Both two means awareness, mind presence, healthy balance among relax, breathe consciousness to do it. Everybody has got awareness in us, but we have to feed to flower it. Be awareness, being alive, feels alive and present with people around us. Mindfulness and yoga could be done as daily routine to be useful. The goal is bring harmony between our body and our mind. In our schools, in our kindergarten and primary school, we can have yoga's project for children that includes warming up exercise, asana easy sequence, yoga's position, at the end, handcraft activity. We have to say that the yoga activities for children are different from those for adults, because children enjoy imitate animals, plants, and surround elements position following teacher's example. This is a funny and no competitive activity. Everything is accompanied by quiet music and nature sounds, natural tracks. How can we practice yoga? We can practice it in team or couple with warm-up exercise, with asana for children from 3 to 6 years that are always quiet and slowly movement driven by teacher in a safety place. They are always present as a game. As a game, they can become the protagonists of short storytelling to animate with children. Sorry. The storytelling are about friendship, respecting each other's and nature. Then we have got a moment for handcraft and painting. So, the activities that we propose for teachers are growing moon position, that the goal is stretch the spine, get better breath, that it opens and get free the diaphragm, get long from tight muscle, back reach balance, concentration, and awareness of itself. It lasts 20 minutes. The description that I can do for you is standing up on barefoot on a gym carpet that has slowly movement and go down. One knee is on the ground and the other is up. Stretch your body and your arms up with your palms touching. Keep your head lying between your arms. After 20 seconds, come slowly back to the starting position. You can repeat this position for 3 times. The activity for children is recognized the best position to meditate. It lasts 1 hour. You need a gym carpet, chairs, pillow, blanket, relaxing music. We can do it in a classroom or in a gym, but also in the outside place. Children will be driven by teacher to make some asana to meditate and relax, to have some mountain lotus, sitting down position, lie down position, cat and dog, for example. When they finish to do this position, balanced breathing, mind, body, they can sharing their experience, drawing and speaking in a circle time. We can explaining all the position by teacher will be useful to relax. Everyone can note they're more comfortable and use the following exercise. So we need to do every position for 5 minutes with closed eyes, following breathing, and then open your eyes to have mountain, lotus position, and so on. So it is important to share the activities. It is important to share the experience for every children, because in a circle time, for example, because it is considered as a memorandum after to have the handcraft activities, to collect experience and ask to them, what is your favorite position to concentrate and relax, and why? It is a reaching of concentration. It is reaching to growing up with a teacher, with children, and reporting this with families. So thank you for attention and for interest in this very important methodologies. Bye from Italy.